In this video, we're going to build an incredible blaze farm which produces countless blaze rods every hour. If you want to see how everything turns out, go ahead and stick until the end of the video, because as my subscribers know, there's a nice little surprise at the end. So that and much more coming up. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hello my friends! Welcome back to yet another episode of this lonely, hardcore survival. Here we are at the witch farm we made in last episode. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun to build. And as you can see, we have a little bit of an issue. I have no idea why there are so many piglins, but hey, here they are, and they actually make the place look a lot more populated, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them right there. Oh, that didn't go as planned. Anyway, second try. Wow, this place looks even better at night. Anyways, let's go ahead and check some of these chests to see if we can find the iron for the beacon. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's anything here. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and get all of this stone, the little cobblestone we have, and literally every other block in this chest, and some on the side too, just in case. And some glass as well. Wow, and there are so many piglins here as well. We'll deal with them later. Now I want to go all the way to our mob farm, because last Wednesday, we worked on a little automatic sorter system for all of these drops, and there are many, my friends. So if you haven't seen the stream, we actually got rid of the chest monster that was extending all the way in the bottom of the ocean, and instead replaced it with this chest monster right here, which I hope to get done very soon. Now I haven't described it yet, but today we're actually going to build an incredible blaze farm, because I'm sick of running out of fuel for the super smelter. But first things first, my friends, we have a little bit of work to do with this, so what do you say we get started? And the first thing I want to do is get rid of all of these hoppers. Maybe place some blocks underneath to make it easier to work on. Just like that. Now let's go ahead and gather all of the hoppers that fell into the sea. Perfect. And now let's go ahead and change them all of direction. There we go, just like that. Now as mobs fall down here, their items should be transported through the hoppers and end up in one of these chests. Unless it's full, of course. Perfect, with the hoppers done, I think I want to extend this whole storage system by another couple chests. And to do that, I have to get rid of all of this water down here. And of course I could place one block at a time, but I think it's going to be much better using sponges. So let's go ahead and get some more firework rockets, some more food, our second skin, and of course our evil slayer. Because my friends, we're going on a little adventure. And I'm pretty sure you know exactly what it is. That's right, my friends, we're going to go ahead and explore this ocean monument. First things first, it's time to get rid of our wings of freedom and instead put the second skin on for extra protection. Bring our evil slayer out and put the pickaxe and the food right next to it. And jump inside the water and slowly swim towards this crazy ocean monument, my friends. Look at it right there, all in darkness. We just got mining fatigue, conveniently. And I'm really curious to see how much damage guardians do. I don't know why I haven't been hit yet. It should be a lot easier for them to hit me. Anyways, let's go inside the temple. And wait a minute, I just realized that if we get lost, it's the end of us. So instead, let me just go back 1 second, just so we can get some wood. Oh no, that's so true. We have mining fatigue, but not to fear. We have some iron right here. We can go ahead and make a bucket, conveniently find cows right here on this island, and drink some milk. And now, just like magic, our mining fatigue is completely gone. And you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and get another bucket, so we can get rid of the mining fatigue later on. Anyways, let's get some wood. Alright, 24 logs should do. Let's go ahead and make some planks, make a bunch of doors, and now we're ready to tackle the ocean monument. And just like that, conveniently, we are inside once more. Let's look for that first Elder Guardian, and hope that after we've taken care of all 3 of them, we can actually find some sponges. There goes the sponges, my friends, and it's time to place down our first door so we can take back some air. We just finally got mining fatigue again, but let me go ahead and grab my diamond hoe so we can then grab the sponges very easily. Oh, I should have thought about that before. Some more sponges right here, and here is the first Elder Guardian, my friends. Let's go ahead and get rid of him relatively quickly. There we go, my friends, Elder Guardian down. And we finally got the sponge. Alright, time to look for the second one. I think this monument has so many sponges, which is really awesome. Let me go ahead and place another door down. And now we can continue looking. There is the second one, my friends. Let me just go ahead and put another door down, just in case. Now let's gather our strength and fight this little guy. There we go, my friends. Second one down. 1 to go. There it is, my friend. The third one has been found. Let me go ahead and eat something. There we go, just to replenish the health. And there we go, the third one is down, my friends. I think this is all of them, so we can go ahead and drink that bucket of milk. Perfect. Now it's time to take our diamond hoe and start gathering all of this amazing sponge. I guess also put a door down because we're running out of air. Just like that, we have 40 wet sponges, my friends. There's a lot more to go. Let's go ahead and find the other sponge rooms. Here's one more, which brings our total to more than a stack. Here's some more as well, some more right here. And let me also grab this treasure. Perfect, just like that. And I think, my friends, that this is most of the sponges collected. So let's go ahead and make our way back to the mob farm so we can go to the nether and dry all of our sponges. There we go, that's all the sponges dried up. Now let's pick them all back up. Awesome. Now let's make our way back to the mob farm where we can start draining this whole section right here. Starting by adding a little perimeter. Alright, something like this should do. Now let me go ahead and add the stairs. And also break these blocks so we can go ahead and expand the system. Uh-oh, I should not have done that. Well, the more we know. Alright, I reworked a little bit the perimeter, so let me go ahead and add some more chests. Just to see how deep we can go. And this is pretty deep already, so I really like the way that this is right now. So although I like the height, I want to leave some more space underneath here. So we're just going to have to dial it all back by a couple blocks. I think 3 blocks here should do. Maybe another layer just in case. Let me just connect these chests to see how it's going to look like. Alright, yeah, this is perfect. Now we can start making our way up, just to see how long this platform has to be. Alright, all the way up to here. There we go, we can go ahead and get rid of this line in the middle. Now let's go ahead and build out the bounding box. Alright, something like this should do. Now it's time to add all of the glass. Alright, I think everything should be covered with glass. So now it's time for the fun part, to fill all of this up with sponges. Alright, there we go. I think this took a lot more sponges than it could have. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick them all up. Place down a couple torches, just like so. Now we can go ahead and put the remaining chests. Alright, then we just ran out of chests, so let's go ahead and make a couple more. And yeah, we definitely need some more wood. So let me go ahead and grab all the wood that I have in the shulker box, convert it all into planks, and from planks to chests. This should be enough, I hope. Now slowly but surely, we should be able to add all of the chests that we need. And here go the last 2. Nice. Now it's time to connect the hoppers. And I'm conveniently just missing 2. Oh, and before I forget, I have to add these torches back. There we go. So let's go ahead and make 2 more hoppers and finish filling this whole thing up. Oh yes, my friends. This looks truly massive. But with all of the loot that we have, it's going to be very, very handy. Let's go ahead and drop some items inside of these hoppers to see if they end up in the right chest. Alright, my friends, for now it's looking good. So let me go ahead and get some more glowing sacks. Awesome, 27 should do. And let's go ahead and create some cool item frames and replace the ones up here with some glowing items frames down here. There we go, now it's much easier to see which chest has what. And now, my friends, it's time to get rid of all of these chests and place them neatly inside of these ones. That's not gonna take long, no, not at all. Alright, my friends. Finally got rid of all of these chests. So all that we have left to do right now is to make this look much prettier and of course get rid of this ugly tower. Well, I'll see you when it's done, my friends. Hello my friends, welcome back. Let's go ahead and see what we did. So starting from the nether portal, making our way to the storage system, we are greeted with a very, very nice underwater build. If anything, I'm just realizing it's a little bit dark here, so let me just put a torch right here. Alright, much better. And now we have a ton of gunpowder, bone, rotten flesh, string, arrows, and everything else, usually from witches and chickens. I've also went ahead and made this section of the farm look much better, and of course I got rid of all of the ugly stuff right here and organized everything into these 6 chests. Another thing that I did, all the way up here, was to upgrade this platform so it doesn't only look much better, but if we activate the shape renderer, it also matches our new storage system much better, stopping 1 block underneath the farm, which when it comes to AFKing, it's gonna be very, very useful. And my friends, just to celebrate this awesome new farm, I'm going to go ahead and AFK up there all night. But before we do that, yesterday I AFK'd the whole night inside the gold farm. That's why we're level 674, and that was with the sole purpose of getting a ton of gold for this bartering farm. farm. So let me go ahead and add some more, and we can actually go ahead and turn the farm on. Perfect. Just so that we can get a ton of blackstone, gravel, and everything else. Because since I built the witch farm, our stocks are kind of low. So I'm going to go ahead and wait here for some time until all of the gold in that chest runs out, and then I'm gonna AFK the whole night at the mob farm just to keep filling up all of the new storage system. Well, I guess see you in a couple seconds. Hello my friends. Here we are, the day later. Let's go see what we have. First of all, this thing looks so cool, and it's still dropping so many mobs. I'm sorry my friends, but I guess I won't come to the party. Oh my god my friends, this is so much gunpowder, a ton of bone as well, of course rotten flesh, but at this point I have so much I don't know what to do with it. String is always useful, arrows just in case, and a little bit of other things. Well, with this first project done my friends, and apparently still ongoing, it's time to start working on the main topic of this episode, which is an incredible blaze farm. Let's go ahead and gather the materials that we need, starting with a lot of stacks of glass, some slabs, some chests, some scaffolding. Let me also grab these sponges so we can go ahead and dry them. I also want to go ahead and make 4 hoppers, some stacks of building blocks, some very handy potion of fire resistance, some more trapdoors, and let's go ahead and put all of this inside a shulker box. What just happened? Oh, this is so weird. I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, I'm gonna try to forget it. And instead go ahead and dry some sponges. Perfect, just like that. And now I also want some buckets for some lava. Now I'm still missing some glass, so let's see if there's some at the super smelter. Alright, unfortunately not. So let me go ahead and look around. And if I don't find it, we're just gonna have to go and get it. Oh, and I can't forget some light sources. Well, here's one, and some sand that we can go ahead and smelt later. Some more right here, but I think that's all. So let's go ahead and find the beach. There we go, this one should be completely fine. And let's start gathering some sand. Perfect, there we go. Time to make our way back home through this nice and convenient dark oak forest, which I'm definitely going to steal eventually. Place all of the sand inside the super smelter. Let's go down to make sure it actually works. Alright, perfect. It's definitely working and looking so beautiful. And now slowly but surely, we should have plenty of glass to work on the blaze farm. The farm that I'm going to build today was made by my friend Oink Oink. So thank you very much Oink Oink for this beautiful little farm. As we wait for all of this glass to smelt, let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and use redstone to increase the duration of these potions from 3 all the way to 8. Nice, much better. Let's go ahead and do that a couple more times so we can give ourselves as much time as possible to build this farm without having to worry about swimming in lava. There we go, that's the last ones. Now another potion that I really want to brew, as you can probably see from the golden carrot, is a night vision potion. Because if there's something I don't like about the nether, is how dark it always is. And I think this is really gonna help. Let's go ahead and place the golden carrot so we can make the potion of night vision, and of course extend its duration using redstone dust. There we go. Now let's go ahead and grab the remaining glass. Perfect. And now off to the nether we go so we can start building. And I don't want to forget my 4 buckets of lava, so let's go ahead and grab some right now. Let's make our way all the way to the nether fortress. There we go. Now the blaze spawner. Let's go ahead and grab our second skin, our evil's layer, and our pew pew, just to be safe. Now I'm also gonna go ahead and grab some more potions, some glass, some building blocks, the slabs, the chests, the lanterns, the hoppers, and the trapdoors. Alright, time to drink our fire resistance and our night vision, much better, so we can start the building timer. I'm gonna go ahead and leave my stuff here, and let's start building this thing. First of all, let's go ahead and light up the area to hopefully stop blazes from spawning. I guess that didn't really work, but let's go ahead and mine 2 blocks underneath the spawner, go underneath it, and mine some more blocks. Now off to mine 5 more blocks down, just like that, and now off to mine 6 blocks in every direction. Perfect, just like that. Now we have to go ahead and remove every single block inside this 13 by 13 area. Time to refill our potion effects. Now let's go ahead and fill in the floor. My friends, I think we're having a little bit of a blaze issue right now, so let's go ahead and get rid of them. Alright, the floor is filled up. Now let's go ahead and mark out a 2x2 hole. Extend each side by 3 blocks. Now just gotta go ahead and fill everything inside. Alright, perfect, just like that. Now let's go ahead and build a wall around the platform. Perfect. Now let's go all the way up 10 blocks. Now let's go ahead and put the glass on every single side. Wow, this is really getting out of hand. Alright, perfect, just like so. All I'm missing right now is the top part. So let's go ahead and make our way up and fill it in. Perfect, and although our night vision has run out, I think all the blazes are safely inside this box. Let's go ahead and eat something to gather our strength. Now let's go ahead and make our way back down, so we can unfortunately go back inside the farm and start working on the killing area. Alright, there is our killing chamber. Now let's go ahead and put some slabs and some warp trapdoors right here. Now it's time to make our way back inside the box. Oh my god, my friends, what are we gonna do? Alright, this is actually a terrible idea, so let me just go ahead and grab some more fire resistant potions just in case. And let's start getting rid of all of these blazes. Because now I want to place some trapdoors right here, just like that, and a slab on top of the spawner. Perfect. And now next up, I want to go ahead and get the lava, so we can put one in the corner here, one in the corner there, one here of course, and one right here as well. Now let's try to make our way back out, seal this gap right here, and if we get rid of all of the blazes outside the farm should be completely done if it weren't for this little mistake. So let's quickly make our way back inside and place this lava bucket again, just like this. There we go, now we're talking. Now let's go ahead and make our way back down to the killing chamber, so we can find a way to open these trapdoors, just like so. Alright, just missing 2. And now all the trapdoors have been opened, and all the blazes are starting to come in. And with just 2 minutes of swinging our sword, we are already at over 2 stacks of blaze rods. This is going to be so cool for the super smelter. Now with the farm done, we can't go ahead and leave it like this. I think we really need to work on an amazing build that surrounds the whole farm. Now I have no idea what I want to do, so let's go ahead and roll a little time lapse, just to see what we can come up with. Alright my friends, I'll see you very soon. Whoa, wait a minute. I started to build a little something until I realized that I actually don't really know what I'm doing. So I thought it would be much nicer to try to design this build together. I have here a ton of materials that I think I'm going to use for this build, not this chest. And I also came prepared with a ton of potions, including fire resistance, night vision, and of course invisibility. I have never really played Minecraft with potions, so it's pretty exciting to try them out. Anyways, let's get 2 of each, so we can drink them if we have to. And of course I also want to get my bow and arrow, just in case dangerous skeletons show up. And of course the sword, to deal with these guys. There we go. Let's just scout the area to make sure there's no more dangers around. Alright, everything seems fine. So let's go ahead and go over the design of this build. Now I usually like to build my builds with odd numbers, but because of this double chest in the middle, I thought this time we should make a build using even numbers. So let me get some blackstone, some warp stems with warp blocks, some of this beautiful soul soil, and the crying obsidian. And I wouldn't usually do this. He was lucky this time. Let's start by working on these walls. Alright, all the platform has been cleared out, but I should probably take some time to get rid of these blazes. Ouch. There we go, much better. Alright, let's go ahead and work on the outline of this room. Alright, something like this should do. Now let's go ahead and work on the walls. Alright, finally. I think I was able to come up with a wall design that I really like. So all that we have to do right now is just repeat everything on every single side. Alright my friends, the walls have been put in place. Now all that's missing is a little bit of flair to really make this whole place pop. Alright, and just like that, the walls are actually completed. Now I thought I wanted this to be the entrance, but on second thought I think this side is much more fitting, because over there far outside our render distance is where we spawn inside the nether. So now I'm thinking about making this whole area a very nice landing pad for our elytra. So let's go ahead and seal this area off from this terrible fortress, so we don't have to worry about these guys getting inside the farm. And with the finishing touches, I would say this room is actually done. Let's go ahead and take care of these little guys. There we go, much better. Now let's work on the entrance, which should probably extend another 5 blocks in this direction, just like so, and should probably have a nice little landing pad for us to easily access the farm. Some lights for direction, perfect. The landing pad is done, so all that's missing is a little build all around this farm. Well, I guess now we can roll a time lapse. Alright my friends, let's go! Hello my friends, welcome back. Wow, this took such a long time, but I'm so happy with the way that it looks. Nice, I just finished mending my items, so before the big reveal, let's go ahead and get some string with some sticks just to make a bow that we can use to repair our pew pew. There we go. Alright, with that extremely important task done, we can go ahead and make our way down this ladder, go all the way inside this corridor, jump down this hole with style, and slowly make our way towards the new Blaze farm. And there it is, my friends. Wow. Let's try not to break it with the ghast. So let's go ahead and take our bow and get rid of this ghast before it gets rid of us. There we go, just like that. Now let's make our way to the landing pad, get inside of the build, and now as my body is safe inside here, let me go ahead and access the free cam so I can show you around without fear of blowing the whole thing up. First of all, this thing is truly massive, and I really wanted to keep the huge glass windows so we can see the farm working. On top here we have some sort of Chinese style with a diamond shape in the center and some warp blocks creeping all the way out. Of course the landing pad and the entrance, which I think look incredible, and I had to fill the whole thing up with glass, because as you could see from the time-lapse, I was nearly done with the build when a ghast right here shot all the way inside. Luckily it didn't break anything, but I just got too scared. And I think this also complements the build very well. Now at the bottom I couldn't leave it floating in midair, so I decided to add a little bit of a design on the walls and of course on the front, like some sort of furnace, which I think also turned out pretty cool. And of course same thing on the other side. And my friends, I know you're wondering how many blaze rods we have, but before showing it to you, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these guys. There we go, just like that. Go ahead and close this trapdoor for protection. And here we have it, my friends. Over 22 stacks of blaze rods. I think it's time to take all of them, go ahead and turn some into blaze powder. And now with this farm completely done and looking really cool, it's time to finally go back inside the overworld. Wow, I can't get over how cool this looks from afar. And go ahead and finally fuel the super smelter once and for all. There we go. As that's doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the house, get some eyes of ender, some ender pearls, and some obsidian, so we can finally craft a ton of eyes of ender and of course a ton of ender chests, because I'm kind of tired of only having one. And now we can go ahead and leave them pretty much everywhere, so whenever we want to access it, we can do it wherever we want. Alright, one in the super smelter, one inside the tree farm, one here by the sugarcane farm, one of course inside the house, one over by the trading hall, one right here in the village, right there, one here by the wool farm, one by the fields, another one inside the bartering farm, and another one all the way up on our gold farm, one conveniently inside our rich farm, which looks really awesome by the way. And last but definitely not least, all the way back to where we started, an ender chest in our mob farm. There we go, my friends. And now that we're back at where we started the episode, I'm pretty sure you know what time it is. That's right, my friends. Every single hardcore episode I ask you if you have some amazing names for anything you like in this world. And last week, plenty of you left a ton of incredible comments with many incredible names. So my friends, without any further ado, I think it's time that we start naming. Starting with my friend Blaze, who would like me to name a desert village Blazed. Unfortunately, I didn't find one yet. So Blaze, let me go ahead and put a sign right here, just in case we find one in future episodes. My friend Cafe Swati wants me to name a villager after him, so there you go, my friend. And my friend Chris wants me to name one of our sheep Jeb, so there you go, my friend. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to do something else. Anyways, we'll go ahead and fix it later, because my friend Claudio would like me to name a wolf after him, but I didn't find any new wolf yet. So instead, I'm gonna go ahead and take the name and place it right here, so whenever we find one, we're ready to name it. My friend Darsh would like me to name a blacksmith villager Kaijin, so there you go, my friend. And my friend Frozen wanted me to name a beacon after them, so there you go, my friend. And we have another beautiful dog name from my friend Hudson, who would like me to name a dog Huddy. So instead, let's go ahead and put it right here until we have some more wolves to name. And my friend Jay would like me to name a shulker box, angry broken egg, but I haven't gone to the end in quite some time. So once again, my friend, let's go ahead and put the name right here, so as soon as we find a shulker, we can go ahead and name it. And my friend John would like me to name a sheep after him, so there you go, my friend, right next to Jeb. And my friend Jitendra would like me to name an LA Vex, so let's quickly make our way to the pillager post out there, just to see if we can find one. Alright, here we are. Unfortunately, nothing here. Now I'm stuck forever. No, alright, let's go ahead and make our way out, so we can go back home, and go ahead and add the name right here. And my friend Lucas wanted to be a cactus, so there you go, my friend. My friend Manav has another incredible name for a dog, which I thought was very funny, so let's put it right here, with all the other names that we haven't assigned yet. My friend Matthew would like me to name an ender chest after him, so there you go. And my friend MCP Star Hindi would like me to name a villager Dinnerbone, so there you go, my friend. And just like Jeb, I was pretty sure this was gonna do something. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong. But now Cafe Swati and Dinnerbone are gonna be best friends forever. My friend Novak would like me to name a chicken nugget, so there you go, my friend. What a very cute name for a chicken. My friend Parley would like me to name a cat JDM Zito, but because just like the dogs, I don't have cats yet, so let's go ahead and put it right here for the future. And my friend Ratara on Discord asked me to name a pickaxe Johan, so what better place to put put it down right here next to all these other beautiful pickaxes. There you go, my friend. And if you haven't joined our Discord yet, you should totally come check it out. My friend Sebastian would like a bamboo named Stick, so there you go, my friend. My friend Sam too would like me to name my bed Sweet Dreams, but we can't just leave it there. So let's go ahead and put it back down here. But now you all know its name. Talking about sleeping, let's go ahead and sleep the night. Wow, what beautiful dreams. My friend Silaka would like me to name a cod after them, so let's go ahead and find one really quick. And as I was looking for cods, I actually found this cute little frog. So now I think we actually have two. One here and one somewhere inside the swamp. Frog light farm soon? I'll think about it, but first cods. Alright, I cannot find cods anywhere around the house, so instead let's go ahead and name this salmon Silaka. There you go, my friend. I know salmons are literally the Minecraft opposite of cod, but it looks so cute swimming around. My friend Schnitzel would like me to name a cat after them, but because I don't have one yet, let's go ahead and put the name right here. And my friend Stuffy would like me to name a piglin inside of our bartering farm after them. So there you go, my friend. Let's go ahead and close this back up. And my friend Tommy would like me to name our Silk Touch villager after him, but because we already have a name for the Silk Touch villager, I'm gonna instead name you after a new Fortune 3 villager that kind of randomly appeared inside this trading hall. And while we're here, my friend Twin Arts would like me to name a librarian Srinivasa. So there you go, my friend. And my friend Tyler would like me to name a hoe Ash. So there you go, my friend. Right next to all these beautiful tools, my friend Unfinished Sentence, amazing name by the way, asked me to name a pork chop Spam. There you go, my friend. My friend Venom would like me to name a chicken Philip. So there you go, my friend. So Falcon and Philip and Cookie and Nugget are now going to be best friends forever. And my friend Doug from Discord asked me to name some waxed lightly weathered cut copper stairs after him. It's not quite waxed nor lightly weathered, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it right here, so when it becomes lightly weathered, we can go ahead and wax it and put it inside this room. And last but definitely not least, my friend Zavon would like me to name an evoker professor, but I didn't find an evoker yet, so I'm going to go ahead and put the name right here with all the other names. My friends, thank you all so much for suggesting this incredible name in the comments, and as always, if you have some more amazing names to share, let me know in the comments of this video. And wow, my friends, this brings this hardcore episode to a close. As always, thank you all so much for watching these episodes, leaving incredible comments, and being part of this incredible hardcore journey. Next episode, my friends, we're gonna do something incredible as we finally find a way to get rid of all of the chests that I have lying around. So if you wouldn't like to miss that, my friends, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I would really love to have you around. But without any further ado, my friends, let's go ahead and make our way back home and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.